Hi there and welcome back to the Snedi Knights. This is the big overview. Who has survived and who is most powerful? We look at every empire. This is episode 100 and I just want to look together with you at which of the great empires we had have survived. And there's quite a lot of them. I think the majority has still survived in this great galaxy. Maybe 10 or 20 might have gone down, but we'll have a look. So we have a divinely sanctioned autumnal imperium that is topping the power chart. Just after the Vag-Oros fanatics. The Vag-Oros fanatics are doctrinal enforcers and they are an awakened empire. We can look at them too. They are, I think, here. And they are, well, they seek to dominate the galaxy. What can you say? Convert them to their beliefs. And they might be dangerous, but for some reason they haven't played a big role yet. So, let's instead look at her divinely sanctioned autumnal imperium. They're friendly towards us, thankfully, because they are extremely dangerous. And they are taking more and more territory too. After their maybe awakening, I don't know. Their relative power, though, is now equivalent to us. So we have a chance. We have a chance to live with them in relative peace. They have, though, a lot more technologies researched. And this is a problem for us and for the rest of the galaxy if they want to engage them. We have the Sol Dominion, the legendary Sol Dominion, that is preparing to take over the whole galaxy here. They have no opponent in this part of the galaxy and they are faring really well. Currently attacking the Star Alliance, a whole federation, and they're doing well. We have the Commonwealth of Phoenician planets, probably our most fierce enemy. They're just pounding on the Sith Empire, and we hope the Sith Empire somehow survives. We're not bordering them yet, and we hope this can stay for a while like this, because they don't have the jump drive yet, but they will have that soon, probably. They're winning that war. And we've got the Strigoi Empire, the strange space vampires that have grown in size massively, but then started to do nothing for some reason. And so we have, for some reason, started to gain some hope that we can eclipse them and maybe attack them. Then there are the roots of Kai, our long-time plant friend. Not friends, really, because the roots of Kai, this is about one specimen called the Kai, probably, and it is one giant plant, and its roots are spanning over all planets. They have a very big fleet, and they're happy to be protected by them a bit. We can, though, not invite them into a federation for some reason, probably because they are a hive mind. Then we have the Reformed Council of Grand Lilarobius, erudite explorers. They are here. They've just been staying the same all the way, and they are now very powerful thanks to them being in a federation. They have survived very good. The same goes for the Dalnik Star Cooperative. Their being in a federation very early on has made them a great power to be reckoned with. And we have the United Hagical Houses. Slaving Despots, they are roughly the same. I think they've lost something against the followers of STELLARIS, but they're still up there. They had a weak phase, but they are equivalent to us and very good. And we have the Wicton Monarchy. They have somehow regained power. And even with their small size, they're doing quite well. We have the Caltax and Serene Empires. That is our neighbors. And we wait eagerly for the day we can attack them. We have the Ziran Admiralty. Just about here, and they are doing well for themselves. They're around our size and around our... Well, not around our size, to be honest, but around our power level. And Aeon Imperia has also done well for itself, recently mainly, and taken back a lot of the galaxy. And then there are we. We have by far the biggest empire population. At least we have the biggest population of a single species. The Nautiloids are everywhere compared to all the others. Same could be said about the Neoverden, but they haven't done so good, though they have survived very comfortably, so they're at the same level, and they're fanatic pacifists. The Commonwealth of Hives has not changed much. I think they've gained some stars here and there, but nothing really big. But they're in the Bright Compact and doing well. The Pro-Valolinian Galactic Republic are in the Grand League, also currently in a war, in a giant war. And they're doing well. I think this is not that they have lost something, they've gained something here. We have the United Kadeshi alignment, our neighbors, and I believe AI generated. They're inferior and not doing that well against the Oberdin right now, because they cannot really reach them. We have the followers of St. Elaris. I love that wordplay. And they're independent. They're one of the few independent ones that are doing okay. And you can see that they're inferior to us, but doing okay in technology, and they might just survive. The Alfgar battle clans doing well due to them being in the celestial axis. They haven't changed much, just being content to stay here, which is strange for battle clans, but it is as it is. We have the Mirren Imperium. They're here, a little bit irritating due to their color. You always think there's no one there, but there's the Mirren Imperium, and they have expanded. For some reason, they are really quite good at that. And you can see they have split up in high Mirrens, and other Mirrens. So that's really cool. The Inatraton Empire here are doing quite well. They have shrunk a little bit in size due to the Sol Dominion, but then have re-expanded into the east, if we can say something like that. Here we have the Vortex Corsairs, our eternal friends. They are at the moment not doing that well for some reason, even though they are winning that conflict. But they seem to have lost their fleet again. And that was one time already when they lost their fleet, and we didn't know why. So that might have happened again. I don't know. The Warthog Authority, these pigs, have been shrinking and reappearing again and again. And they're currently at their normal size, one could say. But, as you see here, quite mixed. We have the Feral Star Realm. And they are, I don't know. Where do we have them? Here. They're also, well, doing okay for themselves, but not in a big territory. The Confederacy of Hugs has also survived. In this battle intensive part of the galaxy, I'd say. And they're also in the Grand League. Yeah, this is a part where a lot of federations have been seeing them. And we can see the Remnant here. They would do well, but their neighbors are the Sol Dominion, which is driving them down more and more. The Sedante Corp, Erudite Explorers are here. And they've been expanding again after shrinking a lot. The Goom Blobulate, Migratory Flock. have stayed mainly unchanged. They've gained something here, but they've lost something, I think, around here. So there's that. The Goom Blobulet. The Sith Empire. They were close to extinction one day, and then they took over that whole thing from I Am That Is, and now maybe they are being pounded on again by the Commonwealth of Phoenician Planets, which is very, very unfortunate. We love the Sith. The United Cowards. With their... Come on, can we do that? Yeah, they are slow breeders, slow learners, weak, fleeting and non-adaptive. They're finally starting to falter. Started to falter a bit. Their relative power is going down massively, and we doubt they will stay in for much longer, even though they still have that big thing here. But their fleet power is alarmingly low. But they have relapsed time and time again. And we have the Oberdin Confederation of Molluscoids. They're currently attacking the Quopin Jaxi and the United Kadeshi alignment, and we'll see how they do. They could lose that because their fleet power is very low. And they are hostile. They don't really like us, and we might attack them one day. We have the Mirish Dominion here. They've been doing okay for themselves. They have been bigger and smaller ones, but all in all, they're doing well, and they're relatively good at research for their size. We have the custodial Orivando Concordat. These fungoids have also been big and small and big and small. They are our rivals. They're xenophiles, fanatic egalitarians, and in the beneficial entente. And we'll see if they can withstand the Commonwealth of Phoenician Planets for long. That is doing so well. We have Falsfelani, the erudite explorers. And they've also been like relapsing and stuff. They're also in danger because they're close to the Sol Dominion, but in general doing well, and we like them because they are cordial to us and they will make deals with us. We have the Waffen Republic of Teruska, which is here. Quite doing well for themselves, a little bit inferior because of the fleet power, because of that war. And we hope they can withstand for a while at least. The Istrolui Union, erudite explorers, they are also cordial to us. And just in a safer spot here. The Ultur Consumer Products, the peaceful traders we have. Yeah, they've also been close to extinction, but they've relapsed as well, and now taking systems again. This is like a big popping up, popping back, and going somewhere thing. A galaxy that is very dynamic. Rupari Grand Duchy, also of the celestial axis. You can see that they are green. They've been doing well for themselves, just staying here mainly. Good technology level. Other things are not that good, though. The Verdant Community, Federation Builders, down here. Yeah, they're between very dangerous independent nations, and that is a problem for them. They can only survive by being a member of the Grand League, and they have done that. Good, okay. The Quaslavia Interstellar Nation, I think they're yeah, they are not an empire that was designed by anyone. But yeah, they're a vassal under the custodial Orivando Concordat, and so-called in turn protected by the Federation here, by the beneficial entente. So they will survive for quite some day. Maybe they'll be integrated into the custodials. We have the Ganvius Commerce League, strange cacti, peaceful traders in the celestial axis. I think a relatively new kingdom also spawned somehow. Or kingdom, I don't know. A commerce league. The tribe of Razanin that has once prospered so much, but now has relapsed to being pounded on by all the people they had attacked earlier on. The Archivist of the Blue Corals, on the other hand, are doing still quite well. Their only problem is being close to these awakened empires here. Otherwise they would be terrifying, but now their fleet power is just going down all the time. Galactic Literobius Empire also on a relapse, taking back a lot of planets recently from the Frolian coalition that was so big, and now the Galactic Literobius is that again. The University of Archaeology of Zanmar has probably mostly researched. They are at a superior technology level, which is very rare towards us now. And they've been staying the same all the way, but now the Sol Dominion is nearing, and that might be their doom if they don't concentrate on the military a little bit more. The Oxoresian cartel here, peaceful traders, are in the middle of the park. I can just see them here. There's some part of it. Is that all? Yeah, well, it's only 5 planets, 5 colonies. So, they're a little bit small now. They have shrunk through some conflicts, but still staying in there, staying well. And then now in the Federation, they will probably do well. The Rinna monarchy, after being terrifyingly big, have shrunk to a very small size, and also split into reign systems and Rinna monarchy. So they're not in a good spot at the moment, but that might change when something happens maybe to the Sol Dominion. You have the Miffy Confederacy. They have been designed as some kind of joke empire, but they are doing quite well. As you can see here, they haven't changed the whole game, and they're just doing what they do, and they're doing it well. They've been visiting us very often with their research ships. We have the Fexklanga Empire. Well, what can we say? They are spawned dragons. Not really. They are pathetic. The Valmanex Shipping Alliance. And now, somewhere here, the Rain Systems. A splinter group of the Vrinna now. We have the Suzal block. They still survived. And they're so pathetic at the moment because probably of their low fleet power. But still good in size. But not that good in technology, probably. Because they're so far down. The Quopin Jaxi Citizen League. Our neighbors, you know them now. The Lumparian Kingdom. Have also been quite big, but then they met the Sol Dominion. And now they're split up, and yeah, it's a kind of a problem. I don't know what was first, splitting up or being the victim of the Sol Dominion. Could have been they split up and then became the victim. We have the Frodian coalition that were once actually taking this whole thing here, but then due to low Federation integration started to falter. We have the Sacred Adix Sovereignty, member of the Grand League, and Strange Geckos here, and Galactic Rutharian Union. Goes the same. That's just a smaller thing. We have the Confederacy of Jewel Prime, a little bit more interesting maybe. In the middle here, they've always been doing very well for themselves. At the moment though, they are losing a war. And they are ruled by revered Elder Martina Hoffman of the Imperia, so they have been doing some migration treaties, I guess. The Waffen Pack of Avuda that likes us, but unfortunately is in the neighborhood of the Sol Dominion. And that's all that is to be said. They were once a powerful nation, but the Sol Dominion ate them all up. Lumparian Royal Stars, yeah, that's another thing about the Lumparians. That is one of the split up here. The Communal of Maria Janouts. They are, well, they have stayed content here next to the snails, and the snails have always viewed them with suspect. They've always chilled out, and well, yeah, they're still chilling out. The Pious Ikanan Alliance is somewhere here. I think it's not very big anymore. I cannot even see them really. Here, that small thing. Is that just one outpost or what is that? No, they actually have some colonies, but they're not really important. The Oxoresian Imperium. Yeah, they have, I think, split up a bit too with the Oxoresian traders, Oxoresian cartel. And so, due to a war, they are not really relevant anymore. But they can survive for a long time being a vassal. Fexklanga League. They are also a splinter group from the original Fexklanga. Around here, then the Imperia Sovereignty. Here, doing quite well for themselves, at least on the map. But I think they also have the same problems as all the others have. They are now a vassal under the Inatratans, and they have lost a lot of battles against them when they were weakened from another attack. A Xeltec Swarm from Banana Cat is down here and has survived even near the Inatratan Empire, which is something. I think these were the friendly hunters. I don't know what this is due to, but they have done it, and they are, I think, in a federation. Yeah, that helps with surviving, and maybe they will still. And we have the Confederation of Nothing. Yeah, the Zhao. Pathetic, unfriendly, and not really worth something. We have the Rain State, another one of the Rinna being split up. The Raznin Foundation, maybe we'll look at them too. I think that was also a founder empire. Raznin. Yeah, a vicious species, and due to having no real friends anymore, they popped up again. I think they were actually disappeared. They had disappeared, but they are there again, being rebels. The Idarian Empire, erudite explorers down here, also had a problem with the Waffen and the Provalalinians, which led to them being pathetic, but still very good in technology. The Iribot Multiplex, a machine empire that started again, and they are now a vassal under the Galactic Littlerobius, so that wasn't really good. The Blessed Rutharian Nation, also such a one-time, I think, enlightened nation. We have the Jaskavaz Empire that have shared the same faith. I think they are also awakened. Then we have the Flock of the Clouds, the Snow Speckles, and where are they? I think they were here somewhere. Yeah, here. And they've been eaten up by various things, among them the Vagaros Fanatics, which explains them being so down. When you get attacked by an awakened empire, at that stage, you've got just no chance. The Rex Thalak Interplanetary Combine, it's just another protectorate, and the custodials that seem to awaken more and more. The Thexcluk Mercantile Union, is a vassal under the Archivist of the Blue Coral, and I believe they are also awakened. The Enlightened Kingdom of Riva Viva and so on. They're slaving despots. They were computer generated and neighbors to the Vortex Corsairs, and they are eating them up basically at the moment. Then finally we have the Tial Blessed Covenant, the Spiritual Seekers. Here in the edge, another awakened empire. And this was the overview over the galaxy. I know it was done very shortly, and I think everyone, every empire should have more time spent on it. But yeah, the format of this and the sheer number of empires just allow for such an overview. I'll give you a screen of the full glory of the galaxy now. This is our full galaxy. So let's make a photo of that, and maybe you can look at your empire there. That is still there, or that has come again. There have been empires coming again, which is pretty exciting, I think. And I'm really looking forward to a next edition of this, which will probably start maybe end of March, maybe beginning of April, and of course with Apocalypse. And I'll also start something at the start of Apocalypse. I'm not really sure what yet, but it will be something role-playish, but it will also be for new players, because I think it's good to have something for new players, because lots of people should play Stellaris. So we can still play Stellaris all the time, or I can play Stellaris, as in that channel can play Stellaris and still stay relevant. And a lot of people playing this great game that still hopefully gets better with the expansion, even better, will make, all of us happy probably. It's such a creative game. That's really the thing I love about it, and being able to build such great and different empires is just part of this creativity that you can express in it. So thank you for watching, and happy gaming to you. We'll see each other in the next episode of the Snedi Knights, where the usual paranoid spiritualism will continue. Have a good time until then, and happy gaming. May Nautilon be with you.